This is my first video of my vlog that I wanted to do prior to surgery. I'm getting a gastric bypass, supposed to be in a week, but I've already been denied by my insurance once, so I'm not counting on it. So a little bit about it is that I started this process in May where I wanted to have bariatric surgery, probably because I watched too much My 600-Pound Life, and I decided that I thought maybe I would want to see if I could get approved, because I've always been a bigger person. Even as a little kid, I was a big kid, and I was an active kid, and I also never really was a reason for me being big. I mean, I'm sure as I got older, I ate crappier, but as a kid, I was always fed like really well-rounded, healthy meals, like, you know, just the the classics. But my mom also had like a bit of knowledge about nutrition, so she was really smart when picking things for snacks. I wasn't allowed to have soda, like I wasn't allowed to have chips or ramen noodles or anything like that. She didn't keep it in the house, so I didn't have a choice. If we went out, she always made me get water. If we went out like to lunch or something, she always had me get water. She'd always say, you know, if I was hungry, I could have a snack like yogurt, a granola bar, an apple, a banana, an orange, something like that. But I wasn't allowed to just like have shit all the time. Um, so I had like from the get go some kind of, I guess like I knew what was good nutritionally, from the get go, pretty much because of how I was raised. But then there's the rebellion that comes when you get older. So, like, when I got older, the freedom of being able to buy whatever I wanted and nobody was going to reprimand me for eating something bad, like soda or cookies or chips or something like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, my mom definitely made baked goods, but it wasn't like often. It was like a holiday or a special occasion, and sometimes we'd have it with tea. She didn't like withhold me from having anything. Um, just she had a lot of healthy habits, so it didn't make a lot of sense that I was fat because I was in ballet. I grew up having a pool. I did the monkey bars all the time. I rode my bike every day constantly, and yet I was a fat kid. So it just really didn't make sense. But as I grew up, I found out that I had a thyroid disorder, which is called Hashimoto's thyroiditis, and I didn't find out until I was 21, and I had already had 2 kids. I think I was pretty close to having like a myxedema coma because I was having symptoms of a stroke, and I like literally was so tired. I felt like I was gonna pass out, and I ended up going to the ER, and he told me that a lot of my molecules were off on my full panel. So I was diagnosed, put on medication. We had to find the right dosage, and at first I became hyperthyroid because I was over medicated, so I was constantly sweating and hot, and my eyes were bugging, and had like leaky gut syndrome. And we finally got a good combination of meds, and I was able to get a little bit down with my weight. But I've had 3 children, and I mean, if you think about all the chemicals and stuff that are in all the food these days, it's really, really hard to be healthy unless you make it a mission. Because if you just want to eat the way that normal households ate back in the old days, like a starch, a meat, and a vegetable, you're still going to gain weight. Because you can have a side dish of rice, and that's bad for you. And then you can have like some steak, and that's bad for you. Then the only thing on your plate that's any good is your vegetable. And if you're eating it with a ton of butter and salt, then it's not good for you anymore. Or if you're putting cheese and bacon all over it like everybody is this day and age, then it's no longer good for you. So I joined Weight Watchers. My first attempt to lose weight didn't work. It wasn't that it didn't work, it was that it was hard to stick to, because I was single for a really long time, and I don't have a lot of money because I was a single mother and raising 3 children by myself. So obviously on the kind of budget that I was on, it's not going to be easy for me to eat like organic, healthy, whatever. It's always kind of a challenge because carbs are cheap. So, um, I've decided that for the metabolic changes that goes with the gastric bypass, I wanted the surgery. And I signed up. I went down to the hospital in Orange, Mass, called Haywood Hospital, Bariatric Associates or something like that. And I wasn't initially approved because I wasn't big enough. I don't really want to say my weights because I really don't want people to know what my highest weight was, but I had to gain like 10 pounds. Actually, no, I had to gain like, I don't know how many pounds, like 5 or something, just to get approved for the surgery. And then once that happened, she said even if I had a BMI of 35 or greater with comorbidities like sleep apnea, diabetes, high blood pressure, anything like that, then they would definitely approve me for surgery. So I didn't need to because I gained that weight. Plus, their scale was like off by 2 pounds, like it was up by 2 pounds. And then they told me that I had to lose 11 pounds. So I started counting calories with a app called Bariatric and learning a lot about nutrition and what you'd be eating after surgery. And yeah, it didn't sound very fun. You have to give up coffee, you have to give up all carbonated drinks. And I just thought, what the fuck, But it's still something that I wanted to do. So I'm a week out from getting surgery now. And I feel ready at this point because I'm on the liver shrinking diet. And it's basically a diet where you can only eat 2 meals a day. 2 very low calorie meals a day. Or you can have 2 protein shakes a day and then replace both your 2 meals with that, and then have 1 actual meal at night, but it should still be low calorie. So me and my boyfriend went shopping and we got just like a ton of diet food, and it's been hard, but at least there's nothing tempting in the fridge for me. So I also joined a gym, yay me, and I feel a lot better since I started. You know, just even using the pool for an hour and a half and him racing me, it's like a full body exercise because you're moving your arms, you're moving your legs, you're holding yourself up. And yeah, I mean, you can't touch the ground, so you have no choice but to swim. So that's been helping a lot. That's what we just got back from doing, was going swimming. And then we went out to dinner. And we went out to dinner. It was really hard because we went to Applebee's, and there was so many choices that I could have picked that would have been so bad. But luckily, I was able to just order a salad as a side with a 200-calorie steak. And I also had the garlic mashed potatoes, which are an additional 200 calories. And but I didn't do bad, especially for Applebee's, because even their salads there, like the Oriental chicken salad, is 1,092 calories. So it'd be like pointless to even get a salad with chicken all over it and Asian dressing, because it's just as fattening as if I was gonna eat a bunch of fried chicken or something. It's your whole calorie intake for the day because they want me to be at 1,300 calories.